Alright everyone, it is February 8th of 2021. Welcome to DEVLOG 11. Let's look at the game. Let's see what we got going on. Alright, so the first thing that kind of got updated this week was the starting tile set. I wanted the area to look more like kind of like a graveyard, to look kind of more dead. I also fully implemented in these 3 statues or idols. If you look at them, they all work. They all will light up. This one with the blue eyes, that with the cool green eye in the middle, and this one with the red eyes. So let's just go over the first one. This is attack damage. It displays what your attack damage is. It's currently 1, so every arrow I shoot is going to deal 1 damage. And it will cost me 10 blood gems to essentially upgrade this. So through the power of cheating, let's give myself 1,000,000. And let's show the animations off. So if I upgrade my damage here, it does that animation, and now I have 2 attack damage, and I will be doing 2 damage to everything. Goodbye, cats. Here's the crit chance. Now, I really do want to show this one off. So basically, right now I have a 1% chance to shoot an arrow that will crit, and you'll be able to tell the difference. Also, I just realized it's kind of loud. Sorry. You'll be able to tell the difference because the arrow will do a little effect, and it'll sound a little different. And a critted arrow will basically do 5 times your current damage. So if my damage is 2 right now, it will deal 5 damage. No, 10 damage. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and upgrade this just so I can kind of show off the crit. 20% should give us enough to see a crit here. Now come on, show me the money. Right there. So that was a little crit arrow. It shoots out and it kind of has that cool little effect. Now, the last one here is attack speed. Now, this one costs probably the most out of all of them. Obviously, I got to rework the prices, but they are exponential, and it is pretty hard to get gems. So if I save up attack speed, here we go. We upgrade a little bit. You'll notice that I start shooting faster and faster. The problem here is that you can get it going incredibly fast to a point where it's faster than the burst. So definitely something that I gotta either put a cap on it or just make it ridiculously hard to get to that point. But moving on here, we got a couple other changes to show off. The first one here is going to be well, it's not necessarily a new boss fight, but it kind of is. So I've implemented in this boss after the jungle biome. And obviously this is very, very work in progress. In fact, I don't even like any of the sprites on the boss. But the boss, as you saw there, will actually summon bats. And he shoots out these little fireballs, and he'll shoot out a burst every now and then. There's another bat kind of hanging there that he'll spawn in. So if we go ahead and we shoot him here, we should be able to kill him. But I do really like this boss fight. Feels, I think in my opinion, a little more fun than the monkey boss fight that we have. But it is just fun seeing now that we have, oh gosh, 2 boss fights. Let's not die. Let's see if I can kill him. Oh, we did it. Also, in that boss fight, you might have noticed, or maybe not because it was a little quiet, but I had my own music playing, which is super cool because I tried my hand at making my own music this week. I'll just take a second and play a little bit of it for you. I'm not super happy with it. Honestly, probably going to redo it. But for my first attempt at trying to make video game music, I was really pleased with it. Another thing I put in my game was these little hearts that have a chance to spawn whenever you kill something. So one just spawned here. Right there. Perfect. So that monkey dropped another heart here. So if you see I'm down a heart, I go and I pick it up and I recover the heart that I lost. So that's just to make the game easier to play. Also, we just got incredibly lucky and got 3 hearts in a row. That is not that high of a drop rate, but nonetheless, it can happen. Okay, so here I've also implemented in item rooms again. After you beat the first boss, this is the room that you come to, and this is one of the power-ups that you've gotten, which I have reworked here. So these are my normal arrows. Let me just go ahead and shoot for you. Now, if I pick up this power-up, you'll notice that his arm changed, and I'm holding like a little snake thing now. And I now shoot out these new like fireballs in a 3-way burst. The burst itself, let me come up here and show you. Turns into like a giant like fire breath of bullets. But the trade-off is like, I mean, they're not all aimed where you want them to go. So if you are up close in someone's face, you can definitely, burst them with that. But, it's kind of dangerous to be super close to enemies. But it definitely, nonetheless, it is super fun. I like how it kind of changes the arm of the character and just fun stuff like that. I am liking the way that power-ups are looking here. Obviously, I gotta work on the others and kind of, I guess, re-implement them and see how I kind of want them all to work together. But so far, I'm really happy. I'm really pleased with how it was working out here. Also, in other more buggier news, you'll notice the trees are gone because the whole entire parallax system that I had, or that's built into Godot, just is having so many issues, like a ridiculous amount of issues. Essentially what I have to do, I can't create like one parallax object and put it in every single area. I'd have to make a unique one for every single area to get it to work the way that I want to, which is a little frustrating. And just when I was playing around with it, like it just ended up kind of getting yeeted. It still exists, but it's super far down in the void. But yeah, honestly, that's kind of all I have to show this week. Not a ton of progress. At least it doesn't feel like a lot of progress. I will say, I mean, there are a lot of things I did accomplish this week. Like, I made the game playable. I put in both bosses. I set it up so item rooms work, that you can get items. I changed the items. I made it so your dude's arm can change and turn into the snake. And so I did do a lot. And I mean, I made a new tile set. I tried reworking the starting area. I did some new foreground assets. But definitely one of my more lacking weeks for sure. One thing I will say is that I did make a Patreon. I think a lot of this week because I was also trying to work on my Kickstarter, but that didn't really come to fruition totally. So I decided in the time being I'd do a Patreon for those of you who'd like to support me right now to kind of, build up a community of following. I made a whole video on it. Go ahead and check it out if you'd like. And if you want to play the game right now in its playable state, there's a build going up today. And if you support me on Patreon, you'll have access to that build. I want to put more dinosaurs in my game. That's one thing I want to do. Well, I just want to make my game more fun. And so I think part of it is like the exploration and puzzles and just more unique enemies, more unique environments. So I'm just going to try and work on that this week. I don't know. I'm having trouble cracking the fun formula, Like, I can't seem to figure out how to take my game to that next level, so that's a little frustrating. But hey, I see the support on my videos. I think last week's devlog got around 114 views as of when I'm recording this. So huge shout out to everyone who likes these devlogs. Thanks for the support. I promise next week's gonna be dope. We're gonna have a lot of stuff put in, and hopefully it's gonna just blow you guys away because I really want it to, and I want to move forward with this, and I want to be able to release a Kickstarter as soon as possible. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Goodbye, and please tell me how to make fun games. Por favor. Please, I need help. Please. Hey, just want to give a quick shout out, a special thank you to Aldo Chapana. He's one of my patrons over on patreon.com. Thanks for the support, man. I really do appreciate it. And huge thank you and shout out, honestly, to everyone who supports me there as well. If you'd like to be a supporter, just go check it out. See if you'd be willing to donate $1 or maybe a little bit more so you can, beta test my game out now. But huge thank you to everyone here. I appreciate and love you guys, and I hope you have a great week. And thanks for watching this devlog, everyone. Peace.